Revenge films.
Recently, about 2 times per month, my classmates and upperclassmen from high school have been getting together to go drinking. But I was really busy with work and I was often running late. That being said, I already told everybody about that from the beginning, and they all understand my situation. Kevin, you were late again today. My bad. This guy's name was Chad. He was the person responsible for inviting me to these gatherings when I saw him a few months ago. Hey, Kevin, long time no see. Yeah, it's been a while. We all get together and go drinking about 2 times per month. You should come. I'm sorry. I've been really busy with work lately and I don't have that much time these days. I'm sure everyone would be happy to see you, so just come by when you can. I'm gonna be really late, but are you sure? Yeah, we'd be happy to see you. That's what he said to me when he invited me, so I joined. But some days I would barely get there before the end of the party. That day as well, I didn't finish my work until just before the gathering was about to finish. Maybe I should throw in a message that I won't be joining today. I picked up the phone and called Chad, but instead, everyone's gonna go home soon, so at least come say hi. No, it's already late. Everyone's going home anyway, right? It's still fine, just come. He kept insisting, so I ended up going. But just as I expected, everybody had just walked out of the bar. Oh, Kevin! I guess you didn't make it in time today. I'm sorry, work's been crazy. Don't worry about it. There's always next time. I was having a lighthearted conversation by the exit when Chad found me. He then put his hand in front of me. All right, the $45 participation fee. What? What do you mean, what? You know how this works. Come on, surely not. You guys all just left the bar. But you still participated, didn't you? What you're trying to do is the same thing as saying you didn't drink much, so you're not gonna be paid the $45 participation fee. No, you know that's different from this. Because I didn't even go inside the restaurant today. What the hell? Are you saying that you don't want to participate in eating and drinking with your friends and see your classmates? That's not what I'm saying, but... Well then, just pay up! Don't worry, the others that were late also paid too. I felt concerned and I reluctantly paid him the participation fee. Then one day, my work plans got canceled and it opened up my plans for the evening. So for the first time in a while, I was able to participate in the gathering from the beginning. As soon as I got to the bar, my friend said, "Oh, look who it is! You joining us from the beginning today?" Yeah, I actually had work in the evening, but it got canceled. Well, come, sit down over here. How are you these days? Work really busy? I guess so. As I was catching up with my friend, Chad showed up with a girl. Huh? Who's that girl beside him? Oh, apparently that's Chad's fiance. You've been coming late, so you may not have met her yet, but she's been joining a lot recently. Really? Chad walked right over to me. Yo, Kevin! I actually have some news for you. Guess what? I'm getting married! Is that so? Congratulations! At that moment...
Hey, this person better not be coming to our wedding either.
What?
Please, don't send him an invitation either.
What are you saying? This guy is an important friend.
But didn't you say that this guy was a rebellious sociopath?
What?
He can't keep promises and he's flaky and doesn't respect time, right? On top of that, he's self-centered and he only shows up whenever he wants to and doesn't care about what anyone else thinks. Those are clear signs of a sociopath and nothing else. And you said the reason why he's always late is because he's messing around with his other rebel friends. I don't want someone like that to taint our wedding.
Hey, what are you saying?
You said it yourself, didn't you? That even though everybody had made plans together, one person would always show up midway through. That, even though he showed up late, he wouldn't pay the participation fee, saying he barely ate or drank.
Hey, no, I never said any of that. It's all a misunderstanding, Kevin. Interesting. Well, that's what this guy's been saying about me behind my back. No, it's alright. There's no need for me to go if that's how she feels about it. But that's really okay with you, right?
Yes, please, don't come.
Hey! If you do that, then we won't be able to get his congratulatory money!
Then we should just get the money from him. All I said was that I didn't want him at the ceremony. It's his friend's wedding, so obviously he should be giving congratulatory money, right?
Chad smirked when he heard this. She's right. Sorry, that's the situation. So if you wouldn't mind refraining from coming to the ceremony, that would be great. But you're still gonna give us the celebratory money, right? You know, at least a minimum of $1,000. I know you're doing pretty well these days, right? Are you kidding me? As if I would give 1 penny towards you guys. I stormed out of the restaurant. I couldn't believe her attitude despite meeting me for the very first time. And more than anything, I was irritated by Chad, who'd been talking trash about me like that behind my back. After that night, I stopped joining these gatherings. The obvious reason was because I didn't want to see those two. I was fully focused in my work. Before I knew it, time had passed. Then I had heard a rumor that their wedding had already finished, but I honestly could have cared less. Then one day, one of my friends contacted me and said we should go drinking. And since I hadn't seen anyone in a while, I headed towards the bar to meet him. Yo, how you been? Okay, I guess. Is everything alright? Inviting me out so suddenly. Oh, nothing. I just thought you might want to hear about Chad and how their wedding went. Huh? I honestly don't care, though. No, just listen. I also heard this from someone, and it's seriously hilarious. What do you mean you heard from someone? You didn't go? Not just me. Everybody that was at that gathering that night, nobody went. Are you serious? I was shocked as I leaned in to listen to my friend's story. As it turns out, Chad and his fiance's attitudes were so awful that everybody that was there that day was taken aback. On top of that, Chad started saying, "You all better put at least $500 in those envelopes." To which my friend replied, "Why should we have to put in that much when we're not even your family?" Chad's response didn't make things better. What do you mean, why? Why else do you think I'm hanging out with losers like you? So that you can be useful at times like these. He apparently didn't hesitate. Everyone exploded from there. And even though they had received invitation, nobody RSVP'd or showed up to the wedding. I guess that guy was a true piece of crap. Yeah, but it gets better. What? Obviously no one from our group showed up. But we all started telling people about what he said to you, and to all of us. And a lot of people found out. Apparently it even got back to his boss. And then? It turns out that one of those bosses is someone who knows you pretty well. Huh? Although, if it's Chad's company, I wonder if it's Mr. Harrison. Recently we've been meeting a lot about collaborating on a certain product. Yeah, that sounds about right. And apparently that Mr. Harrison had gone to the wedding. But after hearing what happened to you, he confronted Chad about it at the wedding. I heard a rumor that you were talking trash about your old friends, but is that true? No, that must be some kind of misunderstanding. Even then, looks like you have an awful lot of empty seats. Apparently they all got sick and had upset stomachs. Is that so? At the very least, I feel like I have a much better idea about the kind of person you are. Wait! What is that supposed to mean, sir? I don't feel well. Pardon me, but I'm gonna leave now too. Mr. Harrison! After that, we found out that Chad was actually in the running to lead a really big project, and he was fighting for the spot with his other colleagues. So he was going behind their backs around the office too. And since he was getting married, I guess he tried to act more manly. And everybody found out about what he did to us. His reputation immediately went down to the ground. Of course, he wasn't chosen to lead that project, and I heard he hasn't been able to leave his home since. On top of that, as for that girl, someone at the table had taken a video of her bad-mouthing towards me, and he blurred her face out but posted it on social media with the title, "A girl with a bad personality came after us to pay a ridiculous amount of celebratory wedding money." Even though her face was blurred, everybody around town recognized the bar. And based on her voice, they figured out who it might be, and the rumors spread like wildfire. I heard the two of them ran away from this town together. Well, apparently after being taken out of the running for the leader position, I heard Chad's rating and reputation only continued to crumble. And and that maybe he had actually been relegated to an outside office. At this point, I really don't care. I heard from other friends how he was taking my participation fee for them even when I wasn't there. And I'm just glad that he's gone now, and he lost way more than just the participation money from our group. What goes around comes around, as they say.
How was today's video? If you enjoyed it, please subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Stay tuned for more.